Yo, what's up everybody? So today let's talk about Cathy, the newest medic on the block. This character is so sick. So normally I have to go through like a bunch of like different takes, like you get like a normal like footage for this, but if there's something that I know pretty well about this game is I know how to play dagger characters. I play a lot of Shoriji. I played a ton of dagger jockey when I first played the game. I love dagger as a concept, so yeah, I feel pretty at home with this character right away. Definitely not something I'm just trying to figure out on the spot. I was like, no, I saw dagger, I'm like, okay, I'm making this and this. These are the routes. This is what we're gonna do. This is kind of my play style. I understand it very well. So playing this character right away, I'm like, oh god, it feels so fun. So this character is gonna be very reminiscent of a few combinations of characters you've probably seen in League. So if we're going with the League comparisons here, this Q is Talon Q, and sadly, you know, there's no way to hide it. When you proc your passive, and this is on cooldown, it reduces cooldown by 80%. It doesn't say it here, but it's 80%. It is absolutely ridiculous. This thing does an absolute ton of damage. This is going to be your main damage from your kit, and this finance does a ton of damage because the rest of the things in your kit don't really do that much outside of your ultimate. So yeah, this is really good ability. This does either the dash if they're a little far, it's a very small range dash, or it does a stab if they're close to you. The W amputation, you may notice this looking kind of similar to Yone. Yone's W is essentially the same thing, but this does have a little added effect to it. This does slow down enemies, and on the outer ring of them, they are grounded for the moment, so they cannot use mobility moves. I don't know how long the ground is per se, but it did feel significant enough to one-shot a lot of people that you're gonna see in this 8-kill game we had. That was kind of insane, especially for our first game ever on this character. And then her E is such a... This one's actually really cool. I like this one a lot. It feels very unique. You throw out thread towards them, and it ties two people together, or it ties them to a wall if they're behind it. So you're gonna see definitely a lot of setups with this ability coming on in the future, and it's gonna probably separate the okay Cathy's to the really good ones. This character, it felt really good whenever you got this off. And then her ultimate, emergency surgery. This is, well, it is Yone's ultimate as well, but it does have the added passive of whenever you revive a down ally, she creates a healing zone. As you can see, it's quite small, to recovering her allies max HP for a bit. So this is a pretty nice ultimate, but the main part is what you just saw there, the dash. The dash does so much damage, and the initial dash on it actually does a good amount of damage with you. So you could like kind of, you know how you see Honey Rose, they would tend to like dash you into a wall, and they would ulti you, and they would do a nice big chunk of damage. You could produce ult very similar to that. You're gonna see in the gameplay in just a moment that we did that quite a bit. We would just quick tap the ulti when they were low, use it as an execute, kind of when they were running away, and that would just be more than enough damage to finish them off. You could also use it as a chasing tool, as the wind up for it isn't actually long enough to where it hinders you to use as a chasing tool, very similar to Luke's ult, how it kind of hinders you on the chase when you use Luke's ult because it pushes you back. Well, this one is actually very good for chasing, so you keep that in mind as like a main tool in your kit. And of course, the main thing of her kit is under the knife. So this is a quite the long passive. There is a lot of things here, but the main thing here is, so you do have a bleed that does a good amount of damage whenever you hit the opponent, and then after you get 5 stacks of this, they're going to be severely wounded. Severely wounded is going to, well, they're going to take additional critical strike damage when they're severely wounded. So whenever you have her passive proc, which is at the 5 hit mark right there, that red mark you see there, that there's now severely wounded, this will now make them take extra crit damage. It is really pivotal to your game plan, as you're gonna want to play Cathy as a crit based character. And then post-op is when hitting enemies with a skill, grants her a shield, absorbing damage for a few seconds and increasing her movement speed. So this is your primary everything. This is the main part of your kit. You're just passive right here. This is gonna be how you're gonna be safe. This is how you're gonna stay alive in fights. This is how you're gonna chase people. This is how you're gonna use your combos because of this passive. You're gonna play around this passive. Whenever you auto attack somebody, you're gonna apply 1 stack of it. Whenever you use an ability, you apply 2 stacks of it. So we need 5 to proc our passive and make them critically wounded, which is when our crits are gonna do an absolute ton of damage. So normally what we've noticed here is, depending on the range, how the combat goes, but assuming you get into melee range of them, you can get the Q off, which will give you 2 stacks, get the auto, hit him with the W, that will proc the passive, and then you're able to get the Q off again. And of course, if you're able to weave the E in there somewhere and get the stun off, you should definitely do that as well. I generally save the ultimate for an execute, but of course, as we refine the character more and get more games under our belt, then we'll probably figure that out pretty fast, how the best use for it. But it definitely does seem to be an execute, as it does deal more damage at lower health. And of course, her weapon skills we mentioned expansion is Cloak and Dagger, which makes them stealth, and you get one enhanced auto attack that deals an absolute ton of damage. It deals 8% of their max HP, and it is a big chunk. You initiate fights to this if given the opportunity, because Cathy does play like a traditional assassin. She wants to abuse, she wants to get the fights fast, she wants to kill people fast, and she wants to get out. She wants to use her combo and get out. That is her main thing. But since she is an auto attack based character, she is not just limited to her abilities. Her auto attacks deal a ton of damage, especially in the proper build. So yeah, definitely pair a lot of her stuff. Make sure to like limit test very well with this character, because I feel like it's gonna be the character you're gonna have to know your limits very well for, or otherwise you're gonna kind of drop down pretty early. While she is still safe and she doesn't seem to be as immobile as someone Luke, she doesn't really have any out of combat mobility, but she has some out of combat safety in her kit due to her W and her passive. She doesn't really have a way of dashing to animals. She does have her E that can root them, but it's really small, especially if you're not getting the wall stun, so you don't want to have to be forced to use your ultimate to escape. That is an option given to you. But yeah, that's kind of like the first impressions to Cathy. Of course, we will have a meta guide coming out with her within probably the next couple days, probably give it around 2 days. I want to feel comfortable with this character and where I really feel she stands in the game and how I feel she is in a solos environment. If you are interested in that, as always, make sure to click the subscribe button, sub to the channel down below. About like 70% of you guys aren't subs to the channel right now, so it would definitely help me out quite a bit if you join us here. And yeah, so in terms of builds, what I ended up doing was kind of, I made a couple. Why do I tap when I'm doing this? Somebody has a problem. But what I ended up doing in terms of builds, somebody, or what's it called, I actually ended up doing, this is where you're gonna be seeing the game, which is Carnwennan. I know this is not ideal. I always have to say it's with like big disclaimer on day one characters. When it comes to day one, there's gonna be like 16 other people in your lobby, and they're all gonna be wanting the best possible items, so you are forced to reroute into suboptimal items. But Carnwennan's been buffed quite a bit recently, so it's actually not as bad as you think. The idea here is you kind of just kill people really early, and especially if you find other Cathy, see where it's going, you kill them and you take their stuff. So we want to get off this Carnwennan and this Crusader armor as fast as possible, and this is going to be really emphasized in the gameplay. Later you're going to see me freaking out towards the end of the game, like I really want to get off of this, possibly get a Vibroblade or a what's it called, a Fragger Rush, so that way we aren't as struggling as much. And that's exactly what ends up happening, which is very, very massive, especially leading into the late game. We definitely want to get off these early game components, mainly just the chest piece and our dagger here. And then the second one, I didn't really get to test this one out, but just kind of Vibroblade routing, it's probably not going to be that great. The inventory is probably going to be like super dragged by the end of it. And this is going to be like super contested, but factory for some reason is open and you're able to get the scrap metal from there, you'll be good to go. So yeah, these are kind of like the two builds I was trying out. Well, I was gonna try this out, but never really found a game where factory was open. But yeah, if you somehow have factory open, you can try that out yourself. I will leave the codes in the description as always. And yeah, hope y'all enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, so Vibroblade is gonna be like Monka Giga contested, so we're just not gonna do Vibroblade. We're gonna do just kind of straight grief with Carnwennan. Let's see how that works out for us. So things right off the bat, we don't really have an innate dash in our kit. Pretty sure we just take the Q. What's a dash in our Q look like? Okay, that's very short. That is very short. Need our chalices before we head out. We kind of need our Crusader armor for anything. But yeah, this character looks like really fucking cool. I'm a really big fan of this character's design. I am a big like dagger simp already, so you put ending with a dagger in this game and I'm just kind of like pogging the entire time. Oh wait, what? Wait, that's new. That's interesting. Huh. I guess just for like UI clarity. That's pretty nice. I would imagine, yeah, that was for rocks too. Okay, we got our Carnwennan. So the grief potential is there. I would imagine our W range is probably pretty decent. Finding a coffee would be pretty sick though. Finding coffee would be pretty sick before we head out, but no guarantee. I mean, I want my mocha bread. This is a very easy mocha bread route, but we might end up at dock at some point, so you know. The potential is there. Not find it. We can. Oh, not finding fabric armor. Okay, yeah. I didn't mean to pass this way. Hello, game. Range for this is really small. That is not that long. Range for this is pretty decent. Dude, missing fabric armor. Oh my god. Not being able to like get like Crusader armor is gonna. Dude, that's so bad. Such a big waste of time. Not finding Crusader armor is gonna hurt like really bad. Like in my opinion, it's kind of like a lot of our damage. Too bad. Branch has gone here too. It looks like this has already been checked. which is not good for us. We're gonna be forced into the cubby hole here. Curious to see what happens here. Oh. You got our branches. Tomsorcer, you make kill wolves early? So that's the mark. That's not easy, right? Yeah. Dagger, Jackie here. How strong are you? You are on Scythe. I do think, oh my god, we are just kind of getting melted. It's a little unfortunate. We will root him real quick, but we do kind of just need to get out. I was pretty scared, but we almost have our ultimate here. This guy gonna go aggressive? No, it doesn't look like it. Actually, somehow a scrap here. Oh, actually 2 scraps here. Okay. Maybe not completely doomed, even though we got like pretty screwed over. So it looks like things up here maybe not checked yet. Dude, missing double feather is gonna really suck. And for like going an early grief build, we're having quite the difficult griefing people. Okay. So we want to finish our list, but we do need a short rod. And we do need to go to temple to finish our Crusader and Tiara. So we're gonna miss out on our Creed, which, damn. A little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Too many bosses. Let's make this real quick. Make some water bottles. Grab one of you, don't need all of that. Grab this, grab our needle back. And find a short rod. We can also just find a short rod in temple. Oh, we found it here. That's what this quick. That's gonna be pretty good. So, I mean, we don't really know exactly what we do yet. This is quite literally our first game on her right now. Ulti range? Okay, so you can change the ultimate range. It seems pretty decent. I'm not sure this goes over walls. I mean, the pass is also going to be relevant considering, you know. You know. This is setless. But we have our Crusaders here. So we can see if we're going to try to snowball that. The problem is we're going to fall off with scaling really hard here because we're not on crit. This character really, really wants to be on crit. I mean, you can always find a dead Cathy because it's like day 1, you know. Or like take like hour 0 just of bunch of Cathys are going to be in the lobby as always. So we get our nails and we'll have everything but our Creed. Now if we can get off a Creed and what's it called? If we can't get off the Carnwennan and go on a Vibroblade, that's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty easy to make. We just need the motor, right? So finding a knife here would be pretty significant. Also, food. We are going to want some food. Definitely grab some potatoes here. Got the first branch we see and make some butter potatoes. Because otherwise... Oh, there's a knife. Pick that up for now. Okay, I do think we're going to want to get off of this. There's noise up here. I know timer's running out, but... Okay. Huge. We got the reset on the queue. Nice. We got the kill there. Garlic ramen. That's huge. She didn't really have any for us. She has our dagger though. I mean, she just has an arm piece, right? Just take this and get out. Okay, that was pretty nice. We did a good amount of damage. I actually like did the EM mistake. I actually, despite hitting it, it was not intentional. That definitely was not intentional at all. Maybe she was really, really bad. I mean, this is kind of the issue when like day 1 stuff, right? Like you want to route a certain way, but you just can't. Just actually impossible. But yeah, getting the Q, as you saw the Q doing that like cooldown massively, and that's because we got it pretty much on the proc. If you cast this, if Cathy Overview wounds an enemy, the cooldown of this goes down by a ton. So like, it's just really good. It doesn't, I don't think it has to be done with the Q, I think it just needs to be done in general. Okay, let's give me some SP for us. The last thing we're going to be looking for is our Creed. We are kind of sitting on this broken watch just because we found it. So we're going to go to dock real quick, see if we can find anybody there and swap over. So the problem is we are sitting on things we don't really care for. Fiora, full build Fiora, don't have ultimate. Don't know how key our ultimate is to our kit, but I feel like it's going to be pretty important. Also, not having dagger skill is probably going to hurt as well. No, we need leather. Okay, somewhere in there. I want the dog. To Yuki on Levitine. Okay, I feel like I might be forced to take this. I mean, she could see me. Okay, it doesn't look like it matters that she can see me. I did so much damage there. She doesn't have ulti anymore. She's still... Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get the root here. Get the stun. And I think... No, it looks like we do need a proc it with our Q. Okay. I mean, we have our ultimate up in 3 seconds here. Maybe we get this chase. It is Kiara though. I don't know. Oh. Nah, it's too slow. Nah, the Q's too small too. She could just run forever. Unless... No. Hello? I want to try and get this initiation. I just can't. Oh my gosh, she's literally right out of the range. Got that root off before. Dude! Such an obnoxious character. Okay. Someone's doing animals down here. Oh. You probably rolled up, right? Yeah. Oh my god, the ultimate burst was so good. Nice, that's a radar too. Okay, fuck the Creed. It's gonna be a lot better, and I'm pretty sure this Cruise Butler is gonna be much better than sitting on everything else, right? It's just more attack power. And we kind of desperately want to get off to this Vibroblade. If we get a Frag Rush, that's huge, but we should probably just be padding for parts. We should definitely be padding for parts. Just find a piano wire, make a Vibroblade, get off the Carnwennan completely. Just get off the Carnwennan completely right now. So nice. We do have the 3 kills. We're doing pretty good for ourselves right now. And of course, if we found a meteorite, we would very much so go for... Yeah, it also hurts quite a bit. We would very much go for a frag, I would imagine. I think we care more about the attack part than anything. You want to swap over to Vibro? Ooh, this guy, I don't think he's too strong. I'm gonna go on him. Oh, that's a bad miss. I mean, he's kind of like on this amp build. I'm kind of on auto attack, so I think... Ooh, maybe? Okay, nice. I'll say, I think we kind of win this. I'm gonna grab this just for the crafting XP. Like, I actually don't want this. Pretty sure I'm just staying on the radar. I mean, he went like the mouse slicer route because, you know, everyone's possessing him. Makes sense. I'm not like faulting the guy for going what he's on. Ooh, what if we get Wick though? Okay, if we get Wick, actually, we could just go frag. It's kind of risky. I'm not sure what our Wick clearing power looks like. Someone does have console. Ooh, someone's on Wick right away. There's 2 people here. Fiora's here. What weapon did you have? Vibroblade, huge. I got what I wanted. Make my frag rush. Huge. I mean, pretty much everyone else in the lobby is here, right? Yeah, they're all going for this. Nah, you can't go overzealous. This is not a character I think can go like in and out very well. Oh my god. Oh, that's really bad. I have to run to... Okay, I gotta get out of here. Okay, that was good though. We got a like really clean combo on that Fiora. Oh my god, they didn't expect the damage we had. Just getting like the initial tick on this, you can kind of like do like a heal note. That was like a ton of damage. But this does do damage based on the missing HP, so you definitely want to use it as an execute. And I think we did that like, properly there. I wasn't like being very mindful of that the first skill fights, but this was definitely very, very impactful there. This guy seems to do a ton of damage, but I also don't feel like, obviously, again, I'm like a squishy assassin, and this kind of feels more up my alley. You know, a character I play a lot. My homeboy Shuichi here. I mean, just look at this damage, right? So, like, we get this, and if we... No, I did it wrong. Oh, no, you just have to proc it while it's on cooldown. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you proc it with, and I'm referring to the double bypass by the way, the Q. So as long as you proc it while it's on cooldown, it goes down. So that's really good. We're really, really strong right now. We just need to get some food and we're good to go. I can also just hold on to this stuff to be a bomb gamer if we so desire. Which was the one that got Wick? 12. 12, it died. Okay. That was the one that we killed. I wanna get my Q back. Oh, that's a bad miss. I think we might be able to chase this though. Oh. We got the ground there. I'm not sure. We don't have anything up for a while here. And he does have the mid-throw boots. Oh, my ankles. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, back 100%. Yeah, every time. Yeah, y'all don't play with dagger enough. Yeah, you guys don't know. Nah, I'm not letting you have any of this guy's food, dude. It's mine now. Getting all the crafting mastery. Okay, we are kind of just cracked. Oh, wait, the, okay, I don't know. The Balusis actually seem really nice. I feel like we have enough crit as is, right? And I feel like the attack bar is going actually a long way. I think Balusis is just really good. We're autoing a lot. Like, they can't, like, turn on me, right? So I feel like that's a big thing here. The Fiora is scary, though. Definitely not something to scoff at. Definitely not something to scoff at all. Oh, I'm so mad, dude. Had the E, he would have been dead. I should just dagger to him. Not confident enough. Only 2 other people left. It's the Kiara and it's the Fiora, which... I mean, the Fiora isn't that strong. I kind of want to hunt them down given the opportunity, but I kind of want to wait for this legendary box to come in. I want to wait for this legendary box if given the opportunity. Might have some bombs. Could change the course of the game here. Just wait a few seconds. But yeah, no, this character feels really, really good. This is, I mean, I don't think it's much of a surprise. I love dagger. Like, as a whack. Ooh, fuck this box. Definitely kill everybody. Yeah. And you're about to see why I love dagger so much. Because we're like on rank 2 dagger. Watch. Oh, this guy fucking runs. Every time. What is this build, first of all? Second of all, what the fuck? No, get away. It's mine. I don't think you can find me, buddy. Oh my god, damn, he couldn't contest me at all. I was actually so cracked out of my mind. I am so fucking strong. It's just me and the Fiora who's like not very strong. Yo, we got a Sting Burst. Kind of poggies. Kind of poggies. And give me the cams for sure. Yeah. Yeah, no. We are obscenely strong. Jesus Christ, the character is so good. Kavana. Yeah, I'm good, man. Last one's gonna be Forest. The Fiora is like super behind on mastery. I've killed pretty much the entire lobby, so yeah. Just, you know, yeah. Not really much else to say about that. We were just kind of really strong. This kind of like the benefit of like switching routes when a new character comes out, because like everybody, because the character's great, right? And we obviously know that people are gonna want to go Vibroblade on her. So what ends up happening is that you just kind of go think that they're not. Hello? Oh my god, wait. I am dying. Oh, she fucked up! Wait, maybe we don't die. Okay, wait, maybe we don't die. Maybe we get the opportunity to turn this. I think we might get the opportunity to turn this. Okay, she's not chasing anymore. Oh my god, if that's the way I lost, dude, that would have been so sad. That would have been so sad. We should be dead. Why? Dude, crazy character, man. Creed almost one-shot me. Okay, there we go. When we're the one in the bush, it goes a lot better. When we're in the one in the bush, it goes way, way better. Oof. Alright, that was kind of scary. But regardless, I think you can see this character seems pretty good. This character definitely seems pretty dang strong. I'm very much a fan. I'm gonna be spamming her a bunch later on stream, so you wanna follow me there, you can check me out. Twitch.tv/Tomsorcer. You can definitely check me out there. I'll be probably spamming her all day. Definitely a really cool character. Definitely a character right up my alley. Very similar to Luke. Two characters back to back that I'm just excited to play. So yeah, I'm all about this character. It's gonna be a fun one to learn and dissect and figure out the ins and outs of her, like just everything about her, because she seems really good. Ignore the dissecting joke, by the way, that was terrible. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to sub to the channel. You know, leave a like down below, leave a comment of what you think about Cathy, our new medic in the office. But that's gonna be all for me today. I will see you all tomorrow or next couple days with the meta guide on that, so make sure to sub to check that out. Appreciate y'all. Take it easy.